Now, there's a new poll that's out asking if celebrities should hide their pregnancies from media due to the backlash. Now, recently, we've seen celebrities get pregnant, like Rihanna and others, and we've had some celebrities who have hidden their children from the world and then pop up out of nowhere with kids. I think Romeo Miller was one that just did that. And shout out to him who's on Fox Soul. I think it's one of those things where, like, we want to know so much about celebrities now, and they want to try to find one thing they can keep private. But, I think that once you're a public figure, although you try to conceal it and want to put it out on your own terms, in the day of cell phones, like, how can you keep it private? You go to the store, you get seen going to the supermarket or to, the doctor's office or something, and somebody snaps a photo of you. How can you keep it private? I don't think that celebrities have the right to privacy, period.
What? No, he said, you don't think they should have privacy, Jason? It's just so sad because I think we have the right to the art they give, but your personal life, I think you have that right to keep that private. If your mom is sick or, a family, a loved one is sick, pregnancy, you're going through something in your personal life, like Romeo Miller, you're an artist. You ain't got to tell us if you're having a baby. I mean, if you want to, that's dope. But as far as Rihanna as well, we got Fenty. We got so many great things that come from her creative mind. Why do I have to know what you're doing in your personal life? Like, some people really feel upset that somebody will come out with a child and they're like, oh, we didn't know, they were hiding it from us. We not in a family. Like, it's not up to us to dictate what they show us and not show us. So I think I'm a little bit on the other side of the spectrum with that.
I'm all the way on the other side. If we're still doing these boxes by the time I get pregnant, y'all not going to find out until Rob has to roll me out this chair. I'm going to be honest. I'm not telling none of y'all until I have no choice. Until Kelvin's like, Blue, you look bloated. I'm like, damn it. Okay, fine. I'm having a baby tomorrow. I'm keeping it a secret. West Indian women, we've always been told, wait until your second trimester because you don't want any bad juju. Because, we do have haters, guys. And so a woman can get stressed from reading comments, feedback, backlash. When Beyonce was pregnant the first time, she was actually getting all this backlash and then had a miscarriage. And she later said having to read the backlash is actually what made her feel even worse after her miscarriage. That was the exact moment that I decided I was never going to tell none of y'all when I got pregnant until I had no choice. So I'm all for it. Keep it a secret. I'm wearing baggy sweatshirts until I have no choice. I get pregnant now, y'all won't know.
I want to know because with Rihanna's case, I felt the energy between her and Rocky when I was around them that I knew a baby was coming because I knew they was getting it in. I mean, ain't no way them two look as sexy as they do and they ain't like bunnies. Okay. But it was funny when I found out that she was pregnant that I had felt like she was avoiding me, but that was because she knew I was on to something. You know what I mean? I'm that master manifester that we talk about. But I do, but in that case, yeah, I would want to know. Like, I want to know when Riri's going to have a baby. I'm not going to go digging her garbage to get the little test or whatever, but I definitely want to know. Remember back in the day in the boom of the rag mags, people were like going in people's garbage cans, finding pregnancy tests and doing crazy stuff. Like, I ain't doing all that. I'm not getting my clothes dirty. But I do want to know. I want to know who's out there having babies for sure.
It's just these fans feel so entitled that they're upset when it just pops out and they didn't know. It's like, oh, they've been keeping this from us. It's like, you get the art, you get the creativity. Yes, they can keep this to themselves. You're not even in their family. They don't know your name. You're not entitled to nobody's personal life. That's just what it is. Now, if it comes out, though. And then we're going to talk about it.
Well, shout out to Van Jones, who also welcomed a child with his longtime female friend, Noemi. Now, Van said that the two wanted a child, that they aren't together, but will consciously co-parent.
Different.
There's so many different ways to have kids these days. I almost feel like they're going to find the microwavable kid thing in a minute where you just pop it in 20 seconds later. Boop, there it is. I don't know. Congrats to everybody out there having kids. Congrats to all of you who were able to conceal it. I'm on the job. If I find out, I'm telling people. I will say, though, I don't do pregnancy rumors at Hollywood a lot because women's pregnancy during the first trimester is kind of tricky. So you kind of want to wait. Because then you could be announcing somebody's miscarriage or somebody's abortion, and that's just not something that we do. But once we have confirmation that somebody's pregnant, I think when we found out Iggy Azalea was pregnant by Playboy Cardi, because a friend of mine was in the studio with them, that we put that out because we knew it. But we're very careful to not do it unless we know for sure.